Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Cooper Hayes Road to the Show series here on MLB 25, episode 3. We're finishing up our draft combine today. We've got good interest from everybody. My school of choice right now would be Vanderbilt, but we also have interest from a lot of MLB teams. Some are not interested yet, but either way, we're definitely looking at going to college since that's the new and cool thing to do. So our last game of the combine is a 53 overall. You cannot see that right now. You can see right there, 53 overall. We have 7 tokens. We're not going to use them yet. We're going to hold off on that for a good while. Kind of stack them up and maybe use them right before we go into college, if that makes sense. So I think we might get into some college today.
Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to
Let's do it, man.
in front of the scouts.
If you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, go check them out. We played through our high school games. We played the opening day of the combine. We played our first 2 games. So about our first hour and a half of gameplay.
You know, here in Game 3, it's not just
so go check those out if you haven't.
The mind can fatigue too. You have to stay sharp and not lose focus on the mental part of the game.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Blew that one by me.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And fires in
Tough call. Also, if you are interested in a pitcher series, we're finishing up one from MLB 23. We're on episode 726, I believe.
Foul ball,
Piece
still a 1-2
struck
count.
out to start the last game, or the first game. Hopefully not here. But yeah, we have a pitcher series on MLB 23. Nice.
Line
Oh,
drive.
I
Makes
thought we
the
hit that
catch.
harder.
1 down. One of those plays that
It's a really
just
weak
goes
hit.
to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball
Is there a
field.
sun?
Batter did everything right and
The
still
roof's
didn't
not
get the
open,
hit.
Cooper.
Sometimes that's how it goes. On a line for a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
The roof's not open. He's like, sun.
We're back
The
here at
sun.
the ballpark, and now the center fielder.
You
Cooper
can't see it, but I
Hayes.
get gains up in the top
1-0.
You have
corner.
to feel for these
I mean, I
youngsters
can
and the
do, like,
pressure they must be feeling.
that.
Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after the first couple
I don't
games,
know.
but they've still got the draft looming in the not-too-distant future. Foul ball
I
there.
definitely like the top left. There's gains popping in. What I'm saying, you get specific things for hitting, you know, getting a base hit or getting an RBI.
And the count 1-2.
Really need to hit that second one.
This one lifted in the air, left field.
Sweeper high. A tough
Makes the
one to
catch.
read there. And we're 0 for 2.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Next up, Cooper Hayes.
Counts 1-0. That's a ball.
Pretty
I'm also
quick, he's
playing
trying
through
to
the
work
Horizon
outer half of the
Zero
plate,
Dawn
maybe get him
remastered
to
game,
roll
if
over
that's your
one
thing.
and keep
I
it
know
on the
this is
ground.
mostly a baseball channel. But probably not, but it is being uploaded on a daily basis at 5 p.m. every day, so
Runner on the go. Next one's
shit was falling. I
fouled
should have
back.
let him take the bag.
One away
Sorry,
in
ma'am.
a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a
Count
curve
it,
misses
3-2.
outside. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. On the
No,
ground,
dude.
2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
Return throw to first. Out. Double.
It's just
So
tough
2
luck.
down. Zachary
It's
Bautista
part of not having
digs
much
in now.
power. This next one, third person. Why not?
In the air, out towards right center. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down.
Haha!
Blink and
A
you'll
new
miss
perspective
an
while
inning.
on player
3
lock. Utilize the
outs
first
on
person
3
camera to
pitches.
make it out. That's fun.
So 2 on and 2 out. Cooper
Wish you
Hayes
could like
now at the
first
plate.
than this. That'd be sick.
Fouled off. He was late.
Got a runner on third. We've been clutch for just about the whole series so
offering.
far.
On the ground.
We
and
shoot
that's
2,
just
90 and
fouled.
107, both foul, both late. And now we're 0-2. Shoot.
Way
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Line drive
And
to
two
left field.
left center.
Tracks
Oh,
it down for the out. They get out
caught.
of it.
Not our best game 3.
1 out and a runner at second.
Really
now
don't
it's
like
the right
playing in
fielder,
first person.
George Deerdorf. Now the payoff pitch. Fly out to center field. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Not in time.
Yeah,
He's safe.
that's just it. The cut there. Runner did not score.
Runner at third. One
We are
away.
not up to the
Samuel
plate, but a
Cora
chance to
getting
win
ready
here with
hit.
Samuel Cora.
That
He
one
shoots it
smashed
into
to
left,
field.
and that will
He's hit.
do it.
That'll do it.
We go
In
3-0 in
comes the
our
winning
prospect
run, and
games.
they
Let's
walk
go,
it
man.
off.
Let's freaking go. Bad performance today, though. I guess no more MLB teams. We'll go to college, though, and have some fun there. I don't know how long the college is going to last. I hope a decent amount of time. Get the one token for the day. Stephanie Saunders. Hey, Cooper, wanted to update you on your draft stock. I'm hearing that you'll probably be drafted in the first 4 rounds. You've also received a lot of interest from several great college programs. You should pick a school soon. That way you'll know where you're going to play college baseball if you don't want to sign pro. If you don't want to sign a pro contract after the draft. Got it. I do know how that works. By the way, we can't really determine which team might draft you, but I'm curious, do you have a team preference? No, not really. I just hope to get drafted as early as possible. Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I have a feeling you'll end up in a great spot. But if you don't like your draft team or position, college is still an option. Thanks, Stephanie. If I get drafted by like a great team, that's going to suck. I'm not going to be able to go there. Commit to your school of choice. I think this has already been pretty well foreshadowed, and I think I've even said it straightforward. We're going to go to Vandy. The Black Unis, dude. SEC, no better place to play. Super smart school. Cooper's a super smart guy. Mr. Rob Manfred.
With the 23rd pick of the 3rd round,
This is going to be a good team.
Washington Nationals select
Oh, no, it's not.
Hayes, a center fielder from the East.
I've drafted you in the 3rd round. We're emotional. Of course we're not disappointed. The Nats would be fun with James Wood, dude. That would be really fun. James Wood, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, I wish, but we're going to go play college ball. You just wasted a draft selection. That's cool, though, that they have that in the game now.
Pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I can see it going either way. Signing pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party, celebrating
Yeah.
getting drafted. Congrats.
Woohoo! Cooper Hayes, you were just selected in the 3rd round by the Nationals. How did it feel having them call your name? It's a dream come true. And how do you feel about being selected by the Nationals organization? I'm grateful to be drafted by the Nationals. Obviously, why would I hate? Cooper, you've committed to Vanderbilt, but now that you've been drafted, you have a big decision to make. Yeah. All right, here we go. If I go to college, receive all benefits of Vanderbilt's official offer, pursue being the #1 overall pick in a future draft, begin pro career as a 21-year-old after college career is complete. If I go pro, receive signing bonus of 5 tokens, reduced chance of being fast-tracked to the major leagues, begin pro career as an 18-year-old. We will go to college. Heck yeah, we will. Cooper, you've helped your team win the Florida State Championship. We are from Georgia. Never mind. How do you plan to continue that success at the college level? I'm going to trust my coaches and teammates. Team sport, man. It's a team sport. We all look forward to watching your college career and seeing you back in the draft in a few years. Good luck at Vanderbilt, Cooper. Yeah, thanks. Welcome to Vanderbilt University, the home of the Commodores. Weirdly enough, this is the second career I've done where I've ended up at Vanderbilt. I ended up there for, whatchamacallit. I ended up there for my road to glory in college football, too. 20 tokens to spend, a contact perk, equipment boost, certain effects of unlocked perks, and decent exposure can increase draft status. Sick. Okay, I have to choose one of these. Gain a boost to contact when hitting pitches thrown down the middle. Gain a boost when your team is down and trying to rally. Gain a boost of contact to contact when leading off. Inner piece. Three years later. I didn't play any of my college ball. Hey Cooper, it's me, Stephanie. It's been a while since we've caught up. Got a few. Sure, I just done getting some extra work in. We didn't play any of our first 2 years. Love to hear it. I'm not surprised, though. You're always putting in the effort to get better. Couple things. First of all, congrats to you and your Vanderbilt teammates on making it to the College Baseball Championship in Omaha. We're just going to be playing a couple games there. You must be so excited there to get to compete for the national championship. Thanks, we've worked really hard as a team to get to this point. I know you have. That's every college team's goal at the start of the season, but it's really tough to get there. It's an experience no college ball player will ever forget. Wow, so we're going to get like 3 or 4 episodes prior to actually playing minor league ball. That's insane, and literally nothing. And as your draft advisor, I want to let you know you have a tremendous opportunity to turn some heads in Omaha. A ton of scouts will be there, and the games are on national TV, so your performance in the tournament could have a big impact on your stock before the draft coming up in a month. I know you want to stay focused helping your team win the championship, and you should, but it's my job to keep you updated on these things. I know it's important to you too. Okay, so what are you hearing about my stock as of right now? Well, I know a lot of people who think you have developed into one of the better players in college baseball over the last 3 seasons. You put up some great numbers from the time you stepped on the campus as a freshman, so you've done everything you could up to this point. Plus, you've done so against some of the top competition in the country with a bunch of scouts following you at Vanderbilt. Yeah? So from what I'm hearing from scouts, I know in front office... from scouts, I know, and front office executives with MLB teams, I think you're likely to go between rounds 2 and 5. I was around 3. Like I said, there's still a lot of room for improvement if you dominate at the College Baseball Championship. Anyways, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you've probably got class or homework to get to. I'll check in with you right before the draft. Good luck, Cooper. Thanks for all the info, Stephanie. Watch out for me in Omaha. Okay, well, the high school and college stuff is a little underwhelming, in my opinion. Hey, cool. Team bus. Just a little underwhelming. Dude, I miss these old screens. This is an old one. Alec Dolly, head coach of Vanderbilt. It's pretty amazing. Cooper on our way to the College Baseball Championship. I'm so proud of this team. And I gotta say, it's been an honor to catch you and watch your development over the last few years. You've had a tough choice to make after getting drafted out of high school, but I truly believe you made the right decision coming to play ball at Vanderbilt. You've improved a ton since you arrived on campus, and even though this team has a lot of talented star players, you've been one of them, especially this year. Now, there are going to be a lot of scouts and distractions in Omaha, but try not to get too wrapped up in that. We're only a few wins away from a national championship, so let's get it done and bring home a trophy to Nashville. Thanks for helping me in my... I'll do everything I can to help us win, Coach. By the way, the school's athletic department sent all of you players some new equipment as a congrats for making it this far. You'll receive a notification reminding you when we arrive in the clubhouse, so be sure to pick up your package before the next game. See packages on the header bar of the main menu. Awesome, thanks. Can't wait to check it out. On the header bar of the main. Interesting. They're up here. Additional packaging. Okay. What's in a Vanderbilt pack? Oh, sick. I got cleats. Go. 4% boost to all base running and pitching perks. Now we're wearing Nikes. That's nice. Cool. Alright, we do have some upgrade points. We have 28. You can't see it right now. But we do have 28 to give, so... Let's do 2 into that. 1 more into throwing. Let's do another into contact. Fit 2 into power. Throwing. We're going to get up to a 55 overall. Finally put some into power. Yeah, you do get clutch every time you do that, it looks like. As well as plate vision. Discipline comes with power. Your ability comes with fielding. Oof, that's tough. I mean, we are going to get fielding up relatively quickly, so we'll be okay. But still. We're up to 53 speed, so we're getting faster. We're getting faster. We also unlocked a perk. Perks can be improved by spending tokens and selecting which part of the perk you want to upgrade. Oh, great. Oh, great. Upgrading the trigger time will allow a perk to activate more often during a game. Perks are automatically equipped and activate when all trigger criteria are met. Upgrading the effect will improve the benefit perk provides. So, upgrading that would get me, like any out situation. And then this one would make contact boost on pitches down the middle from 20 to 30%. Okay, so not only is there a path to 99, but there's a massive perk system that we are going to have to figure out. That's okay. I mean, it didn't seem too complicated. More so just, I'm glad that's in the game. Something else to do with your points. And some valuable things to do with your points as well.
At Omaha. MLB The Show brings you game 1 of the college.
All right, we're gonna face off against the TCU Horned Frogs.
Commodores and the TCU Horned Frogs. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. And
Let's do it.
Cooper Hayes steps in now for Vanderbilt. What a
he looks
journey
sick,
he's
dude.
been on to get to this point, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this Vandy program. Tremendous 4-year career, and to cap off his senior season with a trip to Omaha, pretty incredible.
Inside, ball 1. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock
Hey,
in and focus,
yep.
which isn't
Oh, no, I
easy to
didn't.
do under
Shout out
such
the
a
umpire.
bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of
You can see we're kind of pushing contact more than power, but we are going to move the power a little bit. We're up to 42
And
now.
a pitch. And a
We're
foul
not going to
ball.
leave it at 40 forever, you know?
Zavala gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one is
That one's
lifted
hit
in the
well.
air. Ash
So
sizing this
deep
one up.
left center field, but caught.
Calls it in for the out. That is good. Cooper Hayes steps it down for Vanderbilt, Singy.
Well, Vanderbilt has been one of the heavy hitters of the past 15 years, Boog. 4 appearances in Omaha, 2 runner-up finishes, and 2 national titles over that span. Shout out to head coach Tim Corbin, who's been at the
High
helm since
change up. I thought I
2003.
could freaking launch it.
Squeezes it, and that is that. And now the center fielder, Jude Ash.
Are our cleats purple?
Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Definitely
It's
just
an
hit the cut
RBI
there.
single, and they trail by 1. So the lineup flips over.
Now it makes sense that we're looking into the sun.
The left fielder, Jerry.
One down, base is empty. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Dang.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Ash, the next to hit. Hard hit, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-2.
I should have thrown 2 there. I don't think I would have got him, but
Time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
All right, come
than
on,
he
Cooper.
anticipated.
let's grab one here.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field.
It's been a tough day.
It's caught for the out. Go ahead run on base. Hayes will hit next.
The center fielder, Cooper.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
That's a
base
great
hit's
thumbnail.
Probably
I'm
going
gonna
to be
save
a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there
Good
on
spot
college's
here.
biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication,
And I ground out.
and
Oh my gosh!
Throws the first in time, and 2 away now.
We are leading
For the
though.
last half of the inning. Leading off, Bryce Sparbori. Swung on, belted.
Uh-oh.
That's back there.
Uh-oh, Cooper. He's got it up against the
And he
wall.
makes the catch.
he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Tap foul at the plate.
Yeah, we're struggling. I need to be a little more patient. That's not a great pitch to hit. 8-2 Vanderbilt though.
Close,
Nope,
but call
ball.
the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, the
One
good
and
thing
one.
so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting
That's
the
the ball.
swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next
Down,
offering
ball.
is down
You're
low.
0 for
First
4.
pitch strike
At
from
least
the
we can
pitcher,
get a
but
walk,
then no
right?
panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with
Nope.
a 3-1 count.
He grounded out.
Throws to first.
I
And
stink.
there are 2 outs. Ernesto Tejera digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. And that's a base hit. And now here is
8-2.
Jude Ash.
Final batter up at the plate.
Pinkerton is just 1 strike away. On the ground to third.
On the
in
ground,
second.
and we've got it.
They get the victory.
Commodores win. No thanks to Cooper, who is 0 for 5.
Hayes.
But a win is a win, right? Projected around 3 or 4. Yeah. Didn't do much for our stock there that game. We'll play one more college game. I think there's only 3 college games he played. Get a couple of tokens. Not that those are too valuable right now. Let's get into game 2. One more game this episode.
Greetings from the
Let's do it. I should have let that
runner
play
at
through.
second, 2 down. Thacker will hit next. Center field. Hayes sizes this one up.
Let's get into the
He's
cut.
got it.
Oh,
And
wait,
that
there's 2
is
outs.
that.
Talk about not knowing your situation.
Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Cooper Hayes.
Commodore.
Bartlett back to work.
Cooper. Hayes.
That missed by
We definitely have some blue in our shoes. A lot of blue, actually. That doesn't look great with the Commodore's unis, but it's okay.
Just missed.
Keith Bartlett. Keith spelled Kieth. Don't see that too often.
And that is out of play.
Mind on
I
that
would throw him
fastball.
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
We're on that one. Missed it though. Fouled it off. That's over his head. Our first hit of the College World Series is a lead-off double here
And he's got a leadoff double.
in the second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to Koji Kaiser.
Runner on second.
That's a name. He strikes out.
Him out.
Really could have used
Not
him
what you're looking for after
moving
the
us
leadoff
over,
double.
but
A
no.
strikeout, and there's one away.
Third
I can't
baseman.
believe we haven't gotten a different score bug in like 3 years.
Pitch misses. Two
Still
balls,
looks the
two
exact
strikes
same.
to
Actually,
count.
they added some stuff for the logos, but still like the layout's the exact same. I do like the score bug. So,
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
appreciate what
That
you have,
wasn't an
I
easy
guess,
pitch
but
to hit. It's much easier
still.
to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left, and
It's
will
foul.
do it again. Hayes leads off second with one gone in the inning.
So something interesting about this
Still
game,
2-2
though, that
after
I'm
the foul ball.
realizing recently is we can't regress ourselves, which isn't a problem right now, but later in our career it might be. So we will have to do some sort of regression with sliders of turning down the contact and power more and
And
more
ball
each season,
four to a board.
which is fine. It's
So
just
very
like
close with the location right
Uh-huh.
there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the
leadoff
string
double
of
is
a
not looking
changeup.
great.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out
Look
on
at
the
this
plate,
foul. I can't
it's
wait
gonna
to
bring
show
some
you all
runs.
my the creative players that are in the game. For those who have been part of the channel for a little bit, you'll recognize most
And
of the
that's
names
outside.
The only adjustment he
as
needs
former
to
Road to the
make
Show
is
players I
his
have. I love
target.
putting them in the
If
game.
you
It's like a
aim
nice
at the
little
outside corner, that slider's
created
gonna end up
universe.
way off the plate. Perhaps
And if we
not
ever do
a little
anything
down the
again,
middle.
I don't think I will. I'll be honest. I think this is the last Road to the Show I'll do. But if I ever do anything again,
Buddy
Cooper will,
Branch
of course, be
digs in
included.
now.
The third baseman, number 16, Buddy Branch.
And the
But I'm
pitch.
excited to show y'all they're really good.
That's out to
They're going to be
center field.
fun wild cards inside our
And that's the third out.
world.
And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the center
All
fielder,
right.
Cooper Hayes.
Leading off an inning again.
There's a strike.
Gold batting gloves. Look, we're not even wearing batting gloves.
And
I
that one
was
is
late.
lifted in the air. Thacker
Yeah, I
gets
missed that
under
one
it,
on my own.
Brings it in.
That's on me.
And there's one down. Base is empty, one away at the plate. Demetrius Pride. Cut on and lifted in the air.
The hair physics are a lot better in this game, too. I
And
think they were
there's
better in
outs.
24 when they added women into the game.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
We were down 3-0
All set
though.
for the start of the inning. Now it's the
Scored.
second baseman, Fernando Gingerich. Into center. Hayes
We do get
makes
there.
the catch, and there's one down. Cooper Hayes steps in down for Vanderbilt singing.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And a curve misses outside, ball one.
Vandy's produced a quality list of pros, Boog. Here's one you might just know. 2015 #1 overall pick and
Dansby
World
Swanson.
Series champ Dansby Swanson. He was actually a 38th rounder out of high school, but kept his commitment to the Commodores.
Oh, dude.
High
Where did
fly
we
ball
miss
left
that?
field. Thacker calls it in, and there's one away. First and second.
Really not
one
looking
out.
good for the
Getting
Commodores.
ready to hit.
Might not be going to the World Series after all.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes nabs it. Runner tags it second.
That is so far up the line, Cooper.
And now a wide throw to third.
Can't wait till we get a better arm accuracy.
And now the center fielder, Cooper Hayes. That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, bases empty. Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Swinging at multiple balls this count. They look tempting, though. It's outside. 3-2, so we are working the count.
Eighth pitch
Long
of
it
the
back
at-bat
gets us points,
coming up.
apparently.
The other way.
It's just
and
foul.
it's just foul.
Tried to inside out that one down the line, but
One down, base is empty. Draws the walk
Miss.
there.
Ball
That's a
four.
great
Big.
at bat. He saw a lot of pitches
her
and earned a
base.
walk.
That's close.
And now the right fielder, Koji Kaiser.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty.
Dude, what are we
Close
doing?
pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
One time, here we go.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We're going to lose.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout.
Is that like the end of it if we lose?
Now pitching.
So they turn to
They
their
go to a new
closer,
pitcher.
Gabe Ishii.
Number 12.
Here's the third baseman, Mohamed Galindo.
HDE.
Strike two.
Yeah, we're definitely losing.
Hayes, the runner at first with two gone.
I was wondering if there was any
Check
like
swing on the
fail safe.
2-2.
Like,
Appeal
hey, we don't
first,
want him to
and no
lose.
swing,
We
says
want
Joe
him to win
McDonald.
the championship. So in the ninth, we're just gonna give him a bunch of runs. We'll see. I don't think
3-2.
so.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So it's
End of the eighth.
we go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Seamus Graham.
The right fielder, Seamus Graham.
And that one in the air center field. Hayes under it. And there's one away.
Yeah, no, there's definitely
In the
no
bottom
fail
of the
safe
ninth,
here.
one out. Block.
The fact
Now
that
at
they're
the
putting
plate.
us in here, this means this is probably a double play, right?
Ground ball could be two. Glove flip to second, on to first.
They're not in the game.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the center fielder, Cooper Hayes. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to
Holy
live
crap,
for.
dude.
And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever
There's
you
a
wanna
chance
call it.
here.
But this is where they earn their keep.
Hit to right, and that
So,
ought to do it.
can of corn out there.
And that wraps it up. Tough loss here in Omaha, but they'll get another chance tomorrow. Hayes with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Yeah, but
We
pretty
do
good
get
game
another chance,
individually. They didn't get the
apparently.
win, but lessons learned as they move
But
to
okay,
1-1.
well, not our best day, and a loss sucks, especially I was Tennessee. Who, by the way, I haven't beat us in football in forever, but it's okay. 3 tokens earned. Probably go just slap that on speed real quick. All right, listen up. That one hurt. but it's done. We've got a chance to come back tomorrow and be the team we know we can be. Learn what you can from it. Let the rest go. And let's turn the page. We've been here before. We know how to bounce back. Sir, tomorrow is what matters. One game to decide if we move on and play for a championship. Or pack it up and go home. Remember to play one pitch at a time. One at-bat at a time. We've earned this chance to do something special here in Omaha. And tomorrow is the next step in that journey. Keep it going. Good speech, Coach. Good speech, yeah. Heck yeah. All right. We'll do that in the next one. If you like the video today, that'll be it for me. That is Cooper Hayes, episode 3 in the books.